Welcome back to Fallout Breaking Souls. There it is. I am Hatter, your following in my wake, Wilton, and these are my lovely players.
Meow.
That's a new one.
Ellen.
Ellen is
Ellen
best
just-
cat.
Ellen just goes
Meow.
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 That was the most cat-like meow, just a
Honestly,
half-assed.
Yeah.
it was just like
It
I
was.
don't
It
know.
was so
I don't care.
cat.
It was just very half-assed.
It's like
Fine if I have to.
meow. Yes, it's so good.
So, we have a game to play.
What?
Ew.
That's why we're here? Okay,
Indeed.
so
Yes. So last session, the party chased down the remote signal coming from Cloak's earpiece, found it to be booby-trapped, and long and short of it, made it to the meatpacking plant where Sal is also being held by raiders. Upon doing so, Threnody was pulled away by a radio signal coming from the one and only Raphael, and they had a nice little chat.
I mean that really depends on your definition of nice.
Oh,
And
I mean,
Did you get mutilated?
Okay, fair.
Raphael had a nice chat.
He only
You
got
hit just you tripped over just about everything that he wanted you to. He laid out for you. I love the line of, "Oh, you thinking you can use Belisarius against me?" and then just immediately erupt out at him because he talked about Belisarius.
Well,
No, it was-
well, you
It
see.
was because like at first he was like, I know you've slept with him, and she's like, oh, I don't care that you know that. And then he's like, yeah, I know, but you will care about what I'm gonna do to him, and that's when she freaked.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I don't care. Oh, you will. You son of a bitch. I love it. As much as Threnody tries to keep calm,
No.
he still gets to her.
Well, I mean, given their history, yeah, a little bit.
And he just wanted a friendly chat.
Oh,
That's all he
Anyway.
wanted.
Anyway.
Okay, so, the last thing was the party was waiting for Threnody and attempting to plan a heist to save Cloak.
I don't believe they were necessarily waiting for Thran.
Fair enough.
So that's Claire, Pulse, and Oswin.
Yes.
Invisible scouting.
Invisible scouting. Okay.
Perhaps.
Roll perception.
Claire, help me out. You see better. You look better.
Duh.
Damn right I
Flatterer.
do.
Completely average roll, and you still got a 22. So, are you is Pulse carrying you and you're looking around, or are you staying in the cart and looking around?
Sorry, I'm typing. Probably just scouting around below Pulse.
Okay. So, with a 22, you see that that a lot of the
Question.
Yeah.
Does has Pulse rested for the night?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yay.
So, upon scouting out the place, you find that the people here are severely armed, and are on high alert, and they seem incredibly well trained. Oh no, Ellen. You also see that a lot of the walls that are that are like painted up with blood and viscera and whatnot are
I think you mean decorated.
decorated. Yeah. Is how do I put this? At passing glance, these are raiders. But raiders. You've been in the middle of raider camps. You've seen what they do. This is more of like an attempted recreation of a raider camp by high schoolers.
So Lazarus mercs disguised as raiders, perhaps?
Maybe. Pulse, you do get something. Even with your 5 in perception, there's radio chatter.
Yay. Can I listen to it?
It's encrypted.
Can I decrypt it?
Science.
What? Pulse can't science. Oh, wait. No. Yes, you can.
Only a little.
Just a bit. You know, it's
What?
like,
Just a bit of
it's like a
science.
3,
Um,
right?
Hold on. You
That's a 2d0 plus 17, not d20.
What? There we go. I don't know how you get a 3 and a 5 out of that.
Maybe it reads that as D10.
Oh,
Yeah, I
maybe.
think it reads just the plain 0 as a 10.
Even
Okay.
when rolling D0s, she passes.
Andrea is asking to percept from the cart.
Ooh, good thinking.
Roll perception. 7. You kind of get the same sense that this is not really a raider base. It's disguised to look like one, but it's not like really one. And there's this strange because of your interactions with the raider virus, the viscera and disguise work here that you see is very meticulous and organized to be big and flashy and showy and symmetrical so everyone sees it. That's not how raiders do things, so you notice that as well. Pulse, the radio chatter doesn't sound like raiders. It doesn't even sound like bandits. It sounds like military talk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Lazarus?
really?
Yeah. If you are able to get it to Claire, this is
Pulse relays this to everyone.
it is definitely military talk. They're talking about how, I want eyes and ears on the ground at all times. Perimeter secure for now. He's checking in with all the
Also-
team. Yes?
Question, could Pulse have a redid the earpiece communication
If you
channel?
want to do that, you're not going to have gotten as much sleep.
Oh.
They're very delicate and small pieces of equipment.
Hmm. Pulse is gonna do that with me.
You can do the earpiece thing.
When they get back to the car.
That's fair. Yeah, so whoever's in charge, he's asking Alpha team check in. And they check in. Beta team check in. Charlie check in. He's going down the list. They're all going, they're all calling in, seeing what they've seen. One of them says they saw movement to the south, which is not in your direction. You came from the north. Looks and he says, my mistake. It's just some mole rats. At which point whoever they're talking to goes, no, go check that out. We have info on one of them has animals. Make sure you clear it out. I want eyes and ears everywhere. And then someone questions him, which is unusual, especially if they're military, about why the commander isn't the one giving orders, and that his lieutenant's the one doing it. And he says, ignore that. We're in the middle of waiting a firefight. You can't ask questions about that right now. Do your damn job. And then they're just kind of quiet and continue to check in every few minutes, making sure, they're definitely looking and waiting for someone. Probably you. and they all seem super on edge.
Okay. Unless Claire finds anything more, Boss is gonna fly back to the car.
These are my people. Probably not actually my people, but you know.
Okay, so Claire, here's the question: you're scouting around, but do you gain any height to check inside the walls?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so in the middle of the yard, like in front, you see a single body, clearly dead. And whoever this was a low-ranking person, and inexperienced. You can clearly tell they've been shot through the head. They also didn't see it coming. They don't even have both arms on their rifle. So that's another piece of added information. Yes, what was that, Pulse?
So Raphael.
Possibly.
It's either Raphael, someone else, possibility of another sniper.
What does he look like? Can Claire tell?
It's kind of hard to tell from here, but you do know he's young.
Younger.
Yeah.
Turns out it's actually Clark, and he's just dead now.
Well,
Oh.
crap.
Well, mission's over. Let's go home.
Well, Clark's dead.
So, what else do you want to do?
Go back to the cat and redo the communication thingies.
So it's gonna take you a while. I mean, like a couple of hours.
Wow. Well, I guess we're going silent.
I got the impression that they couldn't have replicated the hardware. The only way they would be able to listen in on us is if they had Clark's earpiece, and we know that they don't.
Yeah. Or,
Do
I mean, they could also go to the source of your encryption,
Yeah.
but that's
Good luck
also
with
really
that.
hard. Yeah.
they do have Clark's earpiece.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
yeah,
They
but
don't.
Well,
we know where we know that they when you were tracking it, you tracked it to a cart that was unattended. So it seems like
Yeah.
they left
No,
it
it
there.
was very attended.
Oh, were there people there?
yeah, but they
There
were just like,
people surrounding it.
yeah, they were just
Oh.
like basic guards.
Okay, no,
guarding the
you're
court,
quite
or
right.
The court was empty.
That's my bad. I misunderstood.
So
Yeah,
like,
technically
in the
they do
6
have Clark's
hours,
earpiece.
they could have
Apparently,
been like,
yes.
oh, okay.
But it's like in a car in the middle of.
But you don't know that.
Yeah, we don't
Okay.
know that. You know, better
As far
safe.
as we know.
Yeah, Ellen's
Posted
right. Better safe than
come by.
sorry.
Boats didn't come by. Let's disarm the trap. Oh, hey, Raphael's just calling in saying that that he saw us here, and actually they knew you were going to be moving there earlier because Raphael moved his time plane up.
Yeah.
So they do have hardware access.
They know we had a jump on them because they had eyes on Alphonse on the inside, and they knew that he let us out early.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, they could have access to the earpieces, but not necessarily. But in either case, you're right. They could.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, considering that you actually said that it's probably compromised, Smack Talk may already be working on a solution. He just can't tell you.
Fair.
Okay. That's
He's
cool.
a thinker.
I mean, we're
Well,
gonna
he
keep
is
them.
he is an AI. It's pretty much all he can
Thinking
do.
is pretty much all he does. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna keep them on us, but we're not gonna use them.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So no contact from Thread.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I guess we just have to go. We just have to do the thing without Thren. Could you give us a more detailed look over what it is?
Okay, so yeah, I'll repeat what I said last time. So it's a meat packing factory.
Mm-hmm.
There's a loading dock off on the right, kind of near the back. There are several things out in the yard. Air quotes on that yard. Basically, just the empty space in front of it that would probably be in a parking lot of some kind. In that there are like tents, equipment set up, a shooting range, several large tanks of something that may or may not be some kind of like gas or fuel of some kind. Uh, the walls are heavily protected, uh, but the building itself doesn't appear to be. They seem to be more worried about you getting through the gates than the actual doors to the building itself.
Okay.
Oh,
gates.
also, because you got high in your perception, there are cameras here, but you can't tell if they're working or if they were just pre-war.
Oh, okay, I'm taking those.
Oh shit, that's right. That's a thing you do.
She has a
You
collection.
said getting through the gates. Is there a wall?
There is a wall. It's about 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Oh,
Can-
also, there's a court in the loading dock.
Okay. Can Paul see where all the technology is?
There's you can see the technology on most of the guards. They all appear to have some kind of at least rudimentary short range radio system.
Mhm.
There's a few like low level turrets
Mhm.
that aren't currently active. There's definitely electricity going through the cameras. And beyond that, you can't really see into the building because the walls are really thick. So, that's about what you see energy-wise for the yard. There's also there's like a generator out in the yard that they're using to power things.
Mhm. Where would they look up?
In a freezer.
Stop metagaming.
I thought it would be funny, so I said it.
Since
Well, you were right.
is how tough is the roof?
The roof of the building?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there might be a roof access door on the roof.
Okay, cool. What time of day is it?
Oh, early morning.
Okay, that's good. Also suggests that Claire and no, Osmond can't take her animals with her that way. She needs the animals with her. Oh yeah, Kevin.
Depends on the animals.
Kevin's not that heavy.
Yeah. Okay, Claire and Oswin drop right down onto the roof. And since that's the least protected place, they can just drop right in to the main building and have a look around stealthily. While Pulse keeps a lookout from above.
So you're gonna stay outside the building?
Well, I mean, dropping down like at terminal velocity with your feet first.
Yes.
Is a lot less visible than dropping down while slowing yourself with huge wings.
It is, but don't you have stealth boys?
Yeah, but
You guys only have two. I have one of them.
yep.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, I'm going to put it to
Wait.
good use. What?
Wait, didn't we get Clark's as well?
Yeah, like we have three.
Yeah, that's why you have two.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
three.
yeah,
We
okay.
have three total. Threnody has one on her right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
and Quark Stealth Boy is also in the cart.
so Pulse will just stay outside and drop down from above if anyone needed help.
Okay. Okay, so that's the plan.
But no, that's what Paul suggests.
So Claire and Oswin.
Are you muted, Smarty?
No, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
I'm just interested in what path you're going to take. I've given you several options. I just want to see which one you take.
Basically, Paul is thinking sweep the building first, and then yes, that's where you would hide something, and then check outside if there's nothing inside. Work out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, there's two ways of doing stealth. There's stealth, and then there's stealth, in air quotes.
Also, Claire gets the BFG, and Paul will say that she could create a distraction if needed.
Okay. Oswin's cool with that plan, but I mean with the dropping plan.
There's no reason to set off the alarm if there's no. I mean, the alarm won't go off if there's no reason to set the alarm off. Alternatively, the alarm won't go off if there's no one alive to set the alarm off. So, yeah, you've got stealth and stealth.
The leave no witnesses stealth plan.
Stealth
Classic.
is optional.
Yeah, you could literally just go guns blazing, because I did say there's like tanks of gas or fuel or something in the yard.
That's actually a GIF I have somewhere of. It's just a picture of someone with like holding a minigun in like the bomb squad armor, holding a minigun, and then above it just says stealth is optional.
Question: do you both have silent guns?
Yes. It's not as powerful as Nora, but it's silent.
Okay.
Andrew says a new.
I could make one of your guns silent if it doesn't already have runes.
Unless you call Kevin.
Kevin is the opposite of silent.
He just throws himself headfirst at the tanks. They
Kevin is
explode
a
on
weapon.
contact. There's a big explosion. He just walks out like a badass with sunglasses on.
Cool birds don't look at explosions.
I think. I mean, we could just process a few guns and.
I mean,
could
I
just take
have
a
a
random.
silencer on my other rifle.
Yeah, I mean, Andrea, I believe Ellen was saying that she can make one of your guns silent if it doesn't have runes.
That would be useful right now.
Yeah, basically one shot anyone that comes in.
So, really, it's a matter of do we want to do it stealth or stealth?
Okay, well,
I mean, can you use laser guns as well? You can use normal guns.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna throw you a bone here. Who has construction?
Me
Horse.
and Pulse.
What's your constructions?
4.
3.
I will allow you to attempt to make a rudimentary silencer. It will last for so many shots before it breaks and no longer functions as a silencer. But it will do its job for a time.
I mean, I have a silencer already on my other rifle.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
but-
for Andrea's gun.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it's just like, it's not like a rune silencer, it's an actual silencer. I can just take it off and put it on her rifle.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
not.
built into the gun. It's the it's what used to be the
No, I mean my other
Lawgiver.
rifle, the one I had before I got Nora. It has
Oh.
a normal silencer that you can just take off the barrel and put on another barrel.
Oh.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, just do that.
You could do that, yeah, and then with human hatred, the damage should be like insane. Okay.
Mhm.
I mean,
Never
you
mind
could
then.
also just use my rifle, which has the +1 stacking bonus for every hit, and a silencer.
Yes. So, yes, human hatred. So, take the silencer
yeah,
off
I'll
of
just-
your old
Just
rifle
take the
and give it to
silencer off
Andrew.
my old rifle and put it on Osmond's rifle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, Osmond.
I like Bucky's idea. Too bad Clark isn't here to give it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So
Damn
yeah,
it.
Andrea, your rifle is now silenced.
It's not as silent as it would be if Pulse put a rune on it, because silencers don't work like that. But
They're surprisingly more effective than you might think.
yeah.
Like Mythbusters tested it because like people are always like, oh well, silencers don't work the way they do in the movies, and Mythbusters are like, actually, the movies are more accurate than we think.
yeah, it's not completely silent.
It also depends on the gun.
Yeah, it also depends. If I put a silencer on Nora, it would do fuck all.
50 science, 50 science.
Science. Actually, there is a clause in Noah's description that says it cannot be silenced.
Cannot. Yeah, if I tried to put a silencer on Nora, I
It
think
literally just explodes.
firing Nora would just fire the silencer.
Nora has her own brand of 50s magic. I mean science.
Yeah. Basically.
Nora is magic.
Yeah, Andrea says they do silence them. I've grown up around a military officer. I understand guns.
Yep, fair.
I trust Andrea's
Yeah,
word on
definitely
this
take
matter.
Andrew's word for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the plan is that Pulse grabs the two of you, flies you above the building, and then you drop from a roughly safe distance onto the roof while she continues to fly above the building, and if you cause a ruckus, we'll come in and try and help. Is that what I am understanding?
Yes.
Okay. Then, both of you roll me acrobatics.
Alright. You mean athletics?
Nope, acrobatics.
Oh, right, sorry.
What are we doing?
I didn't see it there for a second.
Roll me stealth.
What Pulse is doing is she is giving the 2 soft bars to Claire and Oswin.
Okay.
She is giving the 2 pairs of long-form boots to Claire and Oswin.
Never mind, y'all didn't need to roll acrobatics.
Good, because I
And
rolled a 5.
she is dropping them from literally the clouds while they are stealthed.
Pulse, roll me stealth.
Pulse is the only one without the stealth boy.
But you're also the only one that can swap your science for
Oh my god,
You,
really?
wow. You want to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Like how even with a 1,
You still got a 17.
you still got a 17.
22. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna do a collective perception for all of them.
She would
Nope.
have flown up a bit away, so...
Yep. No, that's fine. Yeah. No. So yeah, you don't. Oh yeah, good question, Andrea. How many pool re-rolls do we have left?
I'm using my own.
3.
Yeah, that's fair. But we have 3 in the pool. Sorry. So you land on the roof, with your long fall boots, which I just imagine them looking like the long fall boots from Portal. Yeah. What do you do?
Well, the first thing she does is stop herself from trying to roll into the fall as she's been trained to do.
Fair enough.
She's just like, no, it's fine. I can just land on my feet. I don't have to roll.
Yeah, because if you like, the acrobatics check was to land safely, and it was gonna be really hard because I knew you were falling from a really high distance. And the worse you failed, the more damage you were taking.
I got a 5. That probably would have broken the bone.
So yes, you're now on this roof. It doesn't appear that there's any form of security on this roof. At most, there appears to be a camera looking at the door to the next floor. Someone just fucking shoots it.
Well, they can
Oh yeah, you
see-
have the stealth boys, so they wouldn't see you. So you can
They
just go
won't
up
see
to...
us, but
Oh,
they
Kevin.
would see Kevin.
Yeah, a big pink thing. Yeah, it's kind of hard to...
Can't Kevin like hide in Oswald's bag and be considered hidden?
I don't think Oswin's bag is that big.
I mean,
Have you not seen the pictures of people getting around the New York subway only dogs that can fit in bags rule thing by training their pit bulls to sit in the bag and be calm and chill?
Yes, but a flamingo is considerably bigger than a dog.
I'm not sure Kevin would be cool with confined spaces. I'm saying Rufus and Axel can get away with that, but not Kevin.
Actually, I have an idea. What's the camera like? Is it just like a normal CCTV camera?
It's actually, again, because of 50s, it's not an actual like video camera. It's more of a, like, it takes a photo every second.
Right. So, I have an idea, and it's mostly just bullshit, as is all of my ideas.
I think I know what your idea is, but I want to hear it.
So, I'm gonna get, well, I'm gonna try to get, well, I'm gonna borrow Axel. I'm gonna slide up underneath the camera, and I'm gonna get Axel to disable the camera.
Okay.
By which I mean just tear it the fuck apart.
He totally
Shoot through the
could.
wires.
Yeah, just, well, maybe not chew through the wires, but, cut
don't
the
want to
wires.
shock Axel.
Yeah, we
Yes,
don't want
let's
Axel
not
to
get
get
Axel
hurt.
hurt. Just
Okay.
cut the wires.
Andrea, roll me a d20 for science or something -3.
Roll for a ferret.
Yeah, roll for that.
Roll for ferret disarm.
Bucky says OMFG, which I'm assuming means Oh My Ferret God.
16.
Heck
cool.
off.
The
No, you.
the actual just it's done. Camera's taken
Done.
out.
Awesome. I proceed to high five Axel and give him back.
Axel knows his shit. Surprisingly, you know what's funny? Because you were literally one step away from nat 20. If you'd nat 20'd, you would have somehow rewired the camera to just take the same picture over and over again.
Good.
I mean, that also would have been a good option, but I couldn't. I
Take the
can't
same
really...
picture over and over again, just with one split second of Axel doing the peace pose.
Oh, Axel boops Claire.
Oh.
Yes.
That's adorable. So yes, the camera's taken care of.
Slips inside.
You try the door. It's locked.
Alright. Well, let's give this a bit of the old lockpicking. I mean, we could shoot the door open, but this is
I
going
think
to
that
be
kind of makes the
terrible.
purpose.
Threnody has
Yes, yeah.
demonstrated that that is not a stealthy thing to do.
This is do you may want to get ready to roll, Andrea, because I have a -3 in sleight of hand.
Ooh.
You really need Clark for
Yeah.
this.
You're trying to stealth
Okay.
when your thief has been taken.
It's like, in order to rescue Clark, they're having to be really, really Clark-like.
Yep, we got to go for it. I got a 4 minus 3.
11. It's not great. It's kind of loud. And it's taking. You definitely break a couple of hairpins doing it, but you are able to open the door. I don't think anyone was expecting someone to use this door as an entrance to get this.
Good. And we slide.
The door opens and you can slide into a dark stairwell leading down into the next floor, and you come up against another door.
Is it solid or is there glass?
It's a solid door.
Alright. Now, stick me here to it.
You're gonna what?
Stick me here to it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Roll me luck.
Yes.
Cool. You don't hear anything. Death from above, suckers!
The maniacal laughter is mandatory.
Yes.
Good.
It is mandatory. It's signed into the contract. So, yes, you don't hear anything.
Okay. Try the door.
It's unlocked.
Just open it and then just sort of push it and open it at the same time, so I'm not standing in front of it when it opens.
Okay. It's kind of hard to do. The positioning's kind of weird for you to do that, but you can certainly cover at least a little bit of yourself. When it opens up, you see that this door is attached to a catwalk that overlooks what appears to be the main packing area. It has a lot of the the conveyor belts, the machines, a lot of the packing supplies necessary. Most of it's been cleared out, and anything useful has been taken, and a lot of this area has been converted into something else. But on the catwalk itself, you can actually see a gentleman walking back and forth. He hasn't noticed the door open. He seems to be more worried about the looking down on the main floor. And looking over at what appears to be some kind of foreman's office or managerial office that has windows that overlook the bottom floor. It looks from this angle, it's kind of hard to see into the room. There are stairs leading down to the bottom floor, by the way, just so you know.
Do you want to go for the manager's office or?
Ellen, do you have an opinion?
For what?
For how you should do this.
Boss isn't there, but I'd say manager's room to check if the cameras overlook anywhere back would be.
Andrea asks to repeat that. So you open up the door to a catwalk, which overlooks a large, the main packing area that has a lot of the machinery, the packing areas and the supplies. Most of anything that has been used has been taken away, and this bottom area has been converted into something of use. There's a gentleman walking back and forth on the catwalk. He hasn't noticed the door open. He seems more worried about watching the bottom floor, or looking over at what appears to be a managerial office that overlooks that has one window that overlooks the main floor. From this angle, it's really hard to see into that room. In fact, it would be almost impossible from any angle on the catwalk to see into that room. There's also stairs leading down to the main floor, but that's to get you to the main floor. What do you want to do? So everyone knows, Jerry has poked me.
How very dare.
I have poked Jerry in return.
Yeah, Jerry found the picture I was talking about of the guy in Bomb suit.
Stealth is optional.
Stealth is optional.
Oh, hey, yeah, no, that's an interesting thing. I didn't notice that, but you might have a 22 pistol somewhere in the court. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Andrea's for going to the managerial office,
Yep.
possibly a map of the place there, and if the
Yes,
cameras are
excellent.
running, they probably also have the cameras. We have lots of guns in the court.
We have enough guns.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, among them is probably the silenced 22 pistol. I'm not sure. I don't know how the list, but you might
We
have it,
have a
which would
few
be a
of
good
them.
sidearm just to have.
Yeah, so we make our way to the manager's office.
Okay, so you can make. Okay, so this gentleman is not in your way to get to the managerial's office, but he may spot you. Wait, you still stealth Boyd.
Yes.
So it's possible that he'll notice you, but you have a really big check to pass. So, yes, Kevin. Kevin's an issue. You could leave Kevin here until you get back from the managerial office, if you want to easily stealth to the office, or you can take care of this gentleman walking back and forth on the catwalk.
They would notice him missing more than they would Kevin, so we should probably leave him as a rear guard. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Kevin just sits. Fair enough. Okay, so if he comes to investigate the door, take him out. Fair enough.
Well, we would have closed the door behind us, but
Fair enough. Okay, so roll me stealth plus 20, plus whatever your stealth bonus normally is. Well, that's a 33 for Osmond.
how is your stealth for 20?
Because you have a stealth boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the stealth boy gives you a plus 20 to stealth in the first place, and I don't know. Ow.
That is not good.
No.
Oh, wow.
Don't you have
that
a
is
stealth bonus?
1. No.
Oh, okay.
That's a nat 1.
That
That's
is a
you
1. That is being re-rolled.
That's being re-rolled. Okay. Do. I'm surprised neither one. I'm surprised the sniper doesn't have any stealth.
Yeah, so am I, but it's in.
No, you both got
other
the same.
things.
So you both pass with a 33. You stealth across the catwalk without making a noise. And you get all the way up to the managerial office. You get to the managerial office, no problem.
Yeah, we slip in there and.
So you open the door and slip in?
Yep.
Cool. You do so. You're able to slip in and close the door behind you. No problems. In this office is the following. There are several filing cabinets and pieces of like equipment off to one side. There's clearly a like gun rack also for a multitude of guns that aren't there anymore. Clearly well used. There's a single chair in front of a large desk. So like the person behind the desk has a single chair for guests to talk to. The chair itself is empty, but clearly someone has tipped it over. The desk itself has most of its contents scattered on the ground, including what appears to be some kind of bottle of liquid. It smells like alcohol, a strong alcohol of some kind. You have to investigate it, check. But the number one prominent thing is pressed up against the wall in a like. He was pressed up against the wall and then he slid down. Is a gentleman wearing very strong-looking leather armor, and sorry, did I say gentleman? My bad. A woman wearing very strong leather armor, with a bullet wound through her head.
Oh.
She also has what appears to be a pump-action shotgun in one arm. Roll me perception. Oh, there's also a terminal on the desk, which has not been tossed to the floor.
Yeah, we need to be careful not to disturb anything in the room.
So,
But
26
still
and a 15.
thoroughly search it.
Here's an interesting thing, Osborne. You're actually gonna get a bonus. What's your medical? 4? Okay, so I'm gonna allow you to add that on top of your perception bonus. So you're gonna get a 19 altogether. You notice immediately that this gunshot wound to her head is post-mortem. It definitely happened after she died.
It's not the cause of death.
Nope. You also notice that the gun in her hand is not like I think Claire would notice this a bit more, but she's not holding her gun as if she was about to fire it. It looks like someone just put it into her hand. Her finger's not even against the trigger. The alcohol has been there for 30 minutes to an hour. And on the desk, you didn't see it under like some papers, is a holotape. Whoever was here, whoever killed this person, set it up to look like they were shot.
Take the holotape.
Oh, you're gonna take the holotape or check it?
Just take it for now. We don't want to.
Okay.
Cause any unneeded noise.
That's fair. You are also able to access the terminal.
Right.
You see that someone has tampered with this terminal. It doesn't take much to figure that out. A lot of the access to the cameras have been cut. Like, they still have power. You just can't view them from this terminal. You can get a couple of them, but one of the main ones appears to be a saved file of what happened in the last like 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, we checked those.
So there's only one recording. All the rest of them have been deleted for some reason.
Check the recording.
Yep. So the recording is of the outside of the yard. And the first thing you notice is the body isn't there. The body that I described before isn't there. Raphael, or what you can presume to be Raphael, walks out. He appears to... He's like adjusting his cufflinks. And he just puts his hands in his pockets. And there's another person walking with him who appears to be barking orders at people. Who everyone seems a little confused for a moment, and then whoever this person is says something really. It grabs everyone's attention. A few people actually freak out, and they all start running towards their posts, where you would see them, like where they are now, getting ready. One person stands out to you. They are definitely younger. They don't look like they have nearly as much training. They're actually holding the gun wrong. They don't just look nervous. They look like they're about to wet themselves bad. And physically shaking. Raphael goes over to them and seems to be saying something to them, which isn't really helping all that much until Raphael like points beyond the gate, like almost you know how like baseball players will point beyond the fences, kind of like that, kind of like
distance.
Yeah, pointing in the distance, patting them on the back, and this person is like, okay, yeah, sure. And as they're standing there, Raphael just takes a half a step back, and bang, they're on the ground. Everyone appears to looks shocked and like, the hell? Raphael seems to bark something out at them, and they don't question it, and they go back to position. And then the video ends.
So,
to clarify,
you've got a sniper.
Yeah, was it a shot that came from off screen?
No, it was him. But because it's not like an actual video, it's like a 1 frame per second.
Yeah, but
You
was
just saw him, like-
was it Raphael that killed the guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, good.
Yeah, he just like took a half step back, and then next thing you know, his
Gotcha.
arm's up with a gun in hand. But because of the you want to get 1 frame a second.
It's like a slideshow.
Yeah, basically. It looks like stop motion. Like old school stop motion.
If you played it very quickly, it would look like a film.
I sped up, but yeah. So, you are able to access the other cameras. In doing so, you can see that there are people walking around the building. Not a lot of them, though. A lot of them seem to be outside. You can also see what appears to be in one of the hallways connected to all the freezers is a single guard standing outside of a room. Arms crossed, big, burly. You're not even sure that they have a weapon on them. They may just like using their hands.
They may just punch.
Yep. Yeah.
She's just like, okay, so either Raphael really likes his meat, or that's where Clark is.
Porque no las dos.
God damn it.
I bet you 10 Nuka-Colas he's there.
Do you even have 10 Nuka-Colas? See, I mean, cola is fine, but if you have a cooler, that's even better.
Okay, I bet you 10 Nuka-Colas he's there.
Yeah, I know.
I should add coolers to the game.
Do it.
Just a Nuka-Cola.
Of course Nuka-Cola would...
Of course they would have their own brand of coolers.
Yeah, of course they would. I thought about this before. Coca-Cola did it.
They made a literal entire theme park based on Nuka-Cola. I think they'd have coolers.
Yeah.
That's probably in the gift shop. Just some Nuka brand coolers.
And you totally know it's in the it's just in the shape of a
spaceship.
spaceship.
It's in the shape of a Nuka-Cola.
Better yet, it's in the shape of a planet. Nuka Planet.
Nuka Planet. That was going to be the next
AKA
expansion.
Nuka World.
Yeah, because you know the bottles are spaceships, so why not have the cooler planet? Anyway, so yes,
It's a nuke.
the coolers are you can get a rough estimate of the mapping by looking at the cameras. The coolers are definitely on the bottom floor and off to the side. You'll have to leave the manager's office, get down to the bottom floor, sneak past everyone, get into that hallway, and then somehow get rid of that guy.
She's just going to look over all the cameras, just try and this is just like military mode now. She's just keeping mental tabs of all of the corridors and essentially everything she can see on all the cameras that are still active. She's just memorizing it, and then what she has, she's just going to turn the cameras off.
Okay.
So just like where they are, which directions they lead, where the guards walk, what they're carrying.
Andrew's Pit Boy will make a rough estimate of the map. It's not completely filled in, but it's enough to get you where you need to go.
Yeah. So we've done the easy part. We have found Clark. Now we have to get to Clark.
And then you have to get him out safely.
And then we have to get Clark out, which is probably going to involve a lot more noise than getting in.
Especially because Clark is going to be shaking and crying uncontrollably.
Cloud's good enough to shoot to hit a vital area from stealth, especially close range. That is true, but you also have Kevin.
We're just going to throw Kevin at him.
Fucking Kevin. Sorry.
Kevin
It's like in Legend of Zelda, like Breath of the Wild, when you throw a chicken at the enemy.
Yeah. Kevin doesn't. Kevin, go attack. Doesn't do anything.
It's like we're sure
Clark's in there.
We're sure this bodyguard has prepared for like almost every eventuality, but he hasn't prepared for Kevin. Nobody can be prepared for Kevin.
If you're stealth enough, you can just take someone out, especially with a gun.
Where's the fun in that?
You could, but your stealth boys may not last long enough to get there.
Okay.
We're probably only going to be able to get like maybe halfway before they run out.
I mean, they do last more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, but we've been in here for a while
takes
now.
time. So yes, what do you want to do?
Slowly make our way to Clark.
So, when you get onto the catwalk, this gentleman, you can stealth past them relatively easily, but Kevin's still going to be a problem. Kevin can attempt a stealth roll with a penalty because he's bright pink, but he can try.
What do you mean pink isn't the color of stealth?
I think he means.
Actually, Andrea, make me a luck roll.
Oh dear.
That's a pass. So when you come out of the office, the gentleman that was walking the catwalk is laying face down, sprawled out over the catwalk, with Kevin just sitting on his back.
Good.
He's either dead or knocked out.
With Kevin, you just can't really be sure.
Or he's just lying there because he's terrified that if he
He's
moves,
just
Kevin will peck him.
submitted to the
Kevin just
flamingo.
pecks his head.
Or he just
He's
really
just-
likes birds, and he's scared of moving because then Kevin will get off him.
See,
The guard is actually an avid bird watcher.
Quick,
Never
hide
seen a
him.
flamingo up close before. If I don't
I've never
move,
seen a
maybe he'll
flamingo.
stay here forever.
maybe he'll stay here forever.
Loot the body and hide it. Where you hide it?
In the stairwell where we came from.
1 sec. He's still alive.
Oh, well then, don't loot him.
You can still loot him.
I mean, we can, if he's knocked out, we can go through his pockets.
Like
Medics?
disarm him couldn't hurt.
Yeah, if he's got a weapon, well, just,
Oh, he has a
Move.
weapon.
yeah, move the weapon away from
He won't,
him
he
at
doesn't.
least.
Okay, so you're gonna strip him down and then leave him in the stairwell?
Or maybe not strip him down, because I'm pretty sure he's going to feel it if we try to strip him, but
Just take his weapons and then leave him in the.
take his weapons, go through his pockets.
I mean,
Oh, the
he might
possible
have-
radio. Good idea. Osborne wants to use medics to get him high. Is that something that Claire will allow?
Get there eventually.
I just start saying, keep saying names till I get it.
That's what my mum does. It's like if she forgets one of her names because there's like 4 of us in the room, she'll just go through all of the names and see if she gets to who she wants to speak to.
Yeah, my dad
So-
does that too. He usually gets to the cat's name twice before he gets to the right name he's looking for.
Yeah, that's what I think he's doing it on purpose. We do that with the dogs, unfortunately, but yes. So will Claire allow that?
We don't need to drug him. He's already out cold. I mean, if
Yeah,
we get
but
him
people
high, then he's just gonna. If we get him high and he comes to, he's gonna bring more attention to himself than if he wasn't.
Yeah, but that's attention to himself, not attention to you.
Yeah, but then people are gonna be like, "Why is this guy high? We just saw him a minute ago."
Okay, Jim. Why don't you stop the intruders? I don't know, man.
Why didn't you
Last
stop
thing
the
I remember
intruders,
was
man? There was this.
There was a flash of pink.
All I
And
saw
then I
was
was out.
pink, and then I was out, and then I woke up and I was really high.
man. Okay, so no medics then.
I mean, we just take his radio, his gun, and I don't know, fucking go through his pockets.
Clark's gonna need all your medics.
Hmm.
Not all of it, you can save
So-
some for later.
You find 3 bottle caps. And I'm going to open up a thing.
What? Why? Is it that he has the super secret plan written on a thing
Playing
that
a
he
game.
has on him?
Playing-
Super secret plan if you turn a pan flip page 2.
We're playing
Does
a
he
game with
does,
what's
does
in
he
the
have the
pockets.
plan written down on a piece of notebook paper in his pocket, conveniently for the party to find?
It's just, it just gathers everyone up in the hole. It's just fucking, alright, if you take out your super evil ultimate plan brochure and turn to page 3,
Okay.
They did that in Cats and Dogs.
yeah,
Can
it's just a
some-
loud noise of pages flipping.
45. Okay.
We're playing a game of what's in the pockets is.
Can someone roll me? Because there's 2 of you looting through his pockets. Both roll me a D100 and tell me what you get.
We just go through a pocket each. That was 86 and a 23.
So on 86, Claire, you find what appears to be a chess piece in the shape of a knight, and it's not just like the dude dressed up as a knight. It's like
It's an actual knight.
yeah, he's like it's a chess piece, but he's like on a horse with a shield and a sword and everything. And what was the other one?
23.
23. You find a flask that appears to be made of some kind of bone. It definitely has some kind of strong alcohol in it.
So we take that, and we get Clark drunk so he doesn't make as much noise.
Threnody advises against this.
Or he'll make more noise, or
Trinity's
it'll,
not here right now.
interact with the other drugs you'll be putting him on and fuck him up more.
The voice in your head that sounds suspiciously like Threnody advises against this plan.
Save the alcohol for Threnody.
Well, that too. I mean, I wasn't
It's a
gonna call dibs, but yeah.
It's a tiny little Threnody, like in the Emperor's New Groove.
So yes, that's it.
First of all, it's a robe.
These are the things you find on this gentleman's body. You put him in the stairwell, close the door behind you, and you're able to get down to the bottom floor without any trouble. There are a few people down here.
Yeah, we take his radio if he's got one.
Oh, that's fair. You're definitely putting it on the most silent mode possible. Yes.
Yeah, we're putting it on silent.
Okay, and then to get through this room without being spotted, roll stealth plus 20. Your stealth boys are still active. 28 and a 25. Yep, perfectly fine. Again, no, they not one. They don't see shit.
They're playing
Right.
poker.
You know what? Yes, they're playing poker. They just converted one of the conveyor belts that isn't moving into a poker table, and they're playing poker. It looks like 5-card Hold'em. So you are able to get into the side rooms and hallways, which means you can get into like one of the side hallways that when you go down it and then take a turn, you'll be on the hallway with the big burly gentleman blocking the freezer.
Hunter, does Clark hear a commotion?
There's no commotion happening.
What?
Oh wait, no. Yeah, you've been hearing it for a little while. There's like stuff happening, like people are moving about and things like that. Like you can hear people just beyond the walls doing stuff. Like there's people moving in the compound.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he'll hear them when they're coming so that he can call out.
If they make any noise, yes.
Okay,
But they're stealthing.
fair.
Yes. So you are able to get up to the corner just before this big gentleman. What do you want to do? Oh my god, I totally forgot about it. But yeah, let's say that they're colorblind. They can't see pink. All of them are colorblind. They can't see pink. You want to send in Kevin?
I mean, it would certainly throw him off guard. And then I can just come up behind him and do him in. Yeah, that works.
Send Kevin. Cool. Andrew, are you sending in Kevin? So Kevin, that guy has Clark. Kevin's just been like, he hasn't even been trying to be stealthy. He's just been like, plop, 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 plop.
Just waddling along.
Yep, he doesn't even care. So Kevin, that guy has Clark. His head, like,
Snaps up.
sharp 90-degree turn in that
Oh, no.
direction.
Oh no.
You can see his eyes like wide, bloodshot.
Oh my god.
Beaks can't do like the mouth movement, but you can just tell that if he could, that's what he was be doing, or like the comet.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
he's like shaking violently.
No!
He just
Kevin intensifies.
Oh my
he
god.
just books it
Oh god.
Kevin,
out the
Plop, plop, plop,
hallway.
plop, 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 plop.
We're about to get wrecked, son.
The guy, arms crossed, big like biceps. I don't mean like Conan the Barbarian level biceps here. Standing there, and then he's just like, the hell? The
And
hell
that
are
was the
you?
last thing the guy said.
Wham! To the face. Andrea, roll me a d20 plus 5 on top of his normal bonus.
Oh my
So-
god.
So I'm
Just imagine old
rethinking.
Clark in
You
here
know
on
how
his
I
side,
said
it's just plop, 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 plop.
Oh yeah, no. Clark,
Yeah,
you totally do.
I'd be okay with Trinity not killing Raphael on only on the condition that Kevin does it instead.
Oh my god!
Kevin kills Phil.
Oh my god, I can see that now of Clark just like of Kevin just like 30 feet away from Candy, and Candy's just like, fuck this. Pulls out his pistol and starts shooting at Kevin, but Kevin just like serpentines his head back and forth and he keeps missing. And he's just like, he doesn't even run up. He doesn't even run up to Raphael. He just like saunters his way up to Raphael and Raphael just can't hit him.
Good.
Anyway,
Anyway, we're focusing on this battle. Sorry.
So Clark hears a loud
Yeah. Hold on, because I
A
think Kevin.
gradually increasing squawk of justice.
Justice, no. Vengeance.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so
Oh my god.
Kevin naturally gets a +3 to hit, and he knows 2 armor. On top of that, I'm giving you a +5 because it's
Clark.
Clark. So you're gonna get a grand total of +8, and ignores 2 armor. So you rolled a grand total of 11. So yeah, reroll. That's fair. Okay. Not natural 20.
Nice.
And he ignores 2 armor. So I believe the chain difference in that is going to be a 9. Andrea, roll me 5d8.
And the guy on the door is just like, so this is it. This is how I die.
This is how I die.
This is how I die.
The last thing
24.
going through his head was, the fuck is this?
This
Freeze frame.
gentleman.
You may
Just-
be wondering how I got in this situation.
Freeze frame record scratch. Yep, that's me.
Wait, I got the perfect thing too. Of like, he like looks around, arms still crossed. The hell is that? Turns. The hell are you? Kevin hits him with such force that he physically flies back, his arms like straight out, like ooh, and it pauses right there with just a pink ball on his face, going. You probably wonder how I got here.
It
To
just freeze frames just as Kevin is about to slam into him, and it's just a to be continued.
You may be wondering how I got there. I too am wondering how I got here.
I was just doing my job. And then a flamingo. What? So, he takes 24 damage. He is knocked a good 15 feet back, and he's knocked prone. He's not dead, but he's definitely hurting. Kevin may
What?
now make his normal attack, because that was his surprise attack.
Kevin Pyle.
Kevin Pyle.
Roll to hit again with the +8. Altogether +8. Let's see. So, 5. So that would be an 11, which he gets a penalty of -8 to his AR total. So he's. Roll me another 4d12. 35 damage. He's dead.
Oh my god, Kevin straight up killed a man.
Flamingo killed him.
Whoomp.
Don't act surprised.
What the hell is
This
with
is
this
probably
bird?
not the first time he's done that.
No.
What is with this bird?
Imagine that he doesn't even attack him. He just smothers him to death.
Oh my god.
He just
What
tackles
a
him
way
the
to
floor
go.
and just sits on his face.
Not moving. He's like a
Osmond,
face.
Osmond goes over to Kevin and says, "You are such a good boy."
Oh my god.
Once this guy's dead, he gets up and goes over the door and starts scratching and pecking at the handle.
Oh my god.
And then
It's like, you're
and
next
then-
door.
this
Yep.
this is like
The
a
door
freezer
is being
handle.
opened.
It's not like a pull or anything. It's not a twist or anything. It's like you grab it and you pull and it unlatches. Kevin like pecks at it a bit and then his foot comes up, wraps around the handle, and he just yanks with all his might on the door and it pops open.
Oh my
The
god.
first thing Clark sees is Kevin.
Yup.
I was actually gonna say that before the door opens, like once after the whole and then scuffle is ended, like you hear very muffled from behind the door. Wolf? Just very, very muffled, him very
And then-
weakly.
How
The
dare
And
I?
then
first
the
thing you
door
see is
opens,
Kevin.
and the first thing you see is Kevin standing there majestically.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This fucking bird.
This is
Two
gonna be
dogs out of nowhere.
All we need now
Oh my
is for
god, he
Kevin.
was saved by something pink!
Yep.
Kevin's just standing there majestically. All we need now for him is just to take one step in and hold his wing out like, come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, except,
Clark.
Hunter shot. Like, I'll be vague, but, like, there is some stuff that needs to be described.
If you don't mind, do you mind if I describe it?
Sure, yeah. Oh, by the way, Hunter, I'm guessing by this point, Clark has likely vomited and pissed himself.
Yeah, that's up to you.
You
Yeah.
should also note that this is not going to be good, so if you are quite squeamish, you should probably skip a couple of
I am
minutes.
going to avoid as many details as I can unless
Yeah.
fucking decides.
Yeah.
There's
But yeah,
one thing specific.
fair enough though. We're gonna be vague, but trigger warning.
Trigger,
He has been tortured.
yes, trigger warning, big trigger warning. But I will be as vague as necessary, except for one part that needs to be said what it is.
Yeah.
Because it is.
That's
Important.
fair.
It's relevant.
It's
Yes.
relevant, yeah.
So when you open up this door, first thing you notice is it's freezing
It is a
cold.
freezer.
Yeah, it's a freezer. It's like stepping out into the cold because it's winter. Before you is what appears to be is Clark hanging from his hands are above his head, chained together at the wrists. The chain goes up to the ceiling, which is then put over a meat hook. He is dangling there with his ankles bound, so he can't kick or fight back. He's definitely messed up. He's taken a lot of damage. Face,
Barely recognizable.
yeah, definitely a lot of scars, including the lines that were described previously. But the main thing that would draw anyone's eye is into his chest is written the word Judas.
Like, carved into his skin.
Carved into
Damn.
is the word Judas.
And yeah, he is in nothing but his boxers, and Hunter, I'm gonna say that he has puked and pissed himself by this time, because, like, one, he's just so weak, and two, after all the crap he was forced to swallow.
Yes. So, in front of him on several metal carts are a series of tools. What appears to be a glass jar that is bolted to a cart full of rust wasps. There's a boilerplate. There are certain tools. There appears to definitely be weapon tools of almost medieval forms of torture. Another thing you notice is that there is someone else in this room, collapsed onto the floor, roughly in the corner, is a mousy-looking gentleman, short brown hair. He definitely looks. If you had to describe this gentleman, he looks like an accountant.
He matches Alphonse's description of Sal.
Yes. And he has a bullet through the side of his head.
So he dead.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh
guess
shit.
we have bad news for Sal then.
Yeah.
Sal, bad news for
Alphonse.
Alphonse, yeah.
Right, well.
Osmond has rushed and turned off her stealth boy and said, Claire, can you reach that as she
Yeah.
pushes the cart out of the way?
She's gone in as well. And you get his legs, I get his arms.
Did you kill him?
Well, that's on the list. First thing is you.
We gotta. He knows. It clearly pains him.
She just throws him over. Like as soon as he's free, she just throws him over her shoulders.
Claire, careful.
Yeah, sorry.
Clark, I'm gonna give you-
Not like aggressively, just like you would sort of
Fireman carry.
not like over the shoulder, but like over both shoulders, like you would carry like a you know how like you've got like a yoke, the yoke things where you carry the buckets of water,
Yeah.
like that.
Basically, like what you see in a war movie, how soldiers
Yeah.
carry people.
Yeah.
Just like soldiers carry, just over both shoulders.
Clark, I'm gonna give you a stem pack and a thingamatics, okay? She sticks it in an area that doesn't look like it's too badly damaged. That way, she doesn't cause more pain by administering it.
He is like constantly whining, whimpering, and gasping in pain, and he is shivering uncontrollably because he's so fucking cold.
Right, let's get you out of here, Private.
We got a radio.
I know, we got a one. First things first, getting you out of here.
So, here's the question: how are you gonna get out of here?
That is the question.
Because your stealth boys at this point have probably run out, and Clark is not helping in the stealth category.
I mean, I have one way of getting out, but that's kind of the last resort.
Do you want to roll to see if you can find a back door of some kind?
I can roll.
Roll my luck.
Yeah,
we
Clark
have
Find
is-
a
given-
back door.
Yeah, Ellen
given
Clark.
a stim and a Med-X.
Yeah, Clark has been given painkillers, but one, it's not gonna do everything, and two, it's gonna take a little bit to kick in.
And
Yeah.
some pain is just too much. So, you find a back door. Now, since Osmond rolled luck, Claire, roll me luck.
Alright. Oh.
So this door does not appear to be locked or trapped.
Can I have perception it anyway?
I mean,
Go ahead.
both my hands are full holding Clark, so you're going to have to open the door.
You don't find any traps or and it's not locked.
Armor perception as well. My arms might be occupied.
I'm gonna give
but
you
I can still
I'm gonna
see.
give you a penalty for obvious reasons, but
Yeah, I know.
so you only got slightly higher than Oswald. You same thing. It's not trapped.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. My arms are full. You get the door.
Oswald in front, gun out.
She's going to listen up to the other side first.
I'm thinking.
So you're listening. I'm not even gonna make you roll perception. There's definitely people on the other side of this door.
Can I tell distinct voices or?
That I will have you roll perception for. That was the luck roll to see if anyone is on the other side of the door.
And there is.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fuck.
You can't tell. There's at least getting actual dice out. There are at least 2 people. But it like you hear 2 different voices, but you also hear like more than 2 sets of like foot stomps moving around.
There's more than 2 people.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
She motions to Claire. Tries to do the greater sign and then 2.
So not. It's like, all right. I mean, we're probably, if there's more than that, we're probably not going to get out of here quietly anymore.
Should we just open the door? Looks at
I
Kevin, and
will
then
note that the assignment's gun Claire has 3 rounds in 1 action.
I mean, my
So
arms
3
are.
times
It-
in 1
it's-
action, so you can
it is
shoot 3
basically
people.
going to be me and Kevin fighting.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but
I
Kevin
am.
can basically incapacitate one person if he at least rolls decent, and you have human hatred, so
I mean, the only way we
couldn't
could
you-
probably do more damage was if I just gave you Laura.
Couldn't you put Clark to the side and then clear the room first
No.
and then...
She
Is that
is
fine?
not putting Clark down until they
putting
are
Clark-
out of there.
Yeah, putting Clark down has a risk of 1, if someone comes up behind us, them grabbing him, and 2,
Okay.
it will take more time to put him down and pick him up because he's so badly injured.
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, that's what she's going to do as best as she can. Not putting Clark down, as best she can without irritating Clark too much. She's just going to try and jostle Nora off of her shoulder and just sort of swing her body around so Oswin can take it.
Is Nora silenced or?
No.
We have gone past the point of silence now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you silence, the news might not get out.
There are 2 people. One of them is a flamingo, and there are more than 2 people on the other side of that door. We are past the
But-
point of silence.
But mind you, Andrea's gun shoots 3 times per round and has human hatred, so it's a good chance of just outright killing them per hit.
That is true,
Kevin
but
can
Andrea's-
basically incapacitate at least one person on
she can
contact.
still.
Does
She
she
can still-
shoot 3 times per
I will
round?
take Nora and put it to the side and like to where she can grab it and like she
Yeah,
will have it
she'll-
in her back in case my gun breaks.
She'll just be like, as she just sort of shifts it over, she goes, there you go. I'm trusting you with this.
Big trust.
Osmond is looking at with her with shock. You,
This is a big deal for both Oswin and Claire.
you sure?
Clark-
I can't. My arms are taken. I can't. It will take more effort to put him down, shoot Nora, and then pick him up again than it would just giving you Nora.
Also, Claire's
Ellen
like,
would-
also, I'm holding the thing that you care most about in the world right now, so...
Yeah,
It only seems
Uh,
fair.
it's
Ellen,
a fair
what were you trying to
trade.
say?
Sorry, Alan.
Um,
No, Bucky? Sorry.
I was trying to say that Clark's going to attempt to speak up, and like he gasps a few times to try to get the strength, and he goes, "Ooh, "Where's Thren?"
Everyone's outside.
He didn't get hurt, did he?
No, she's fine. She's probably caught up with Pulse by now. Actually, no, Pulse is. She's probably at the car by now. She'd be fine. Just save your strength, bud.
Osmond is going to
Get
put
wrapped.
Nora on her shoulder, and then pull out her hunting rifle, grab the door, look at Kevin.
Now, hold on, because it's been brought up as a question. How many times did your rifle fire?
Be able to check that.
Probably just once per round.
3 per action.
3 per action.
Okay, cool.
I was pretty sure it was 3 per action, but no, double checking.
It used to be just 1, and then when I got it upgraded, it became 3.
Okay, so yes,
cool.
you ready?
She's just gonna nod to Oswin when Oswin puts her hand on the door.
She looks at Kevin.
Kevin looks at you, nods
Oh my god.
He nods.
very slowly. Just
Let's do this.
Okay, before I make a goddamn fool of myself, is it a pull to open?
not to push.
Oh, good.
It's push.
Yes, that would
Okay.
be great. Everyone's ready.
Wait.
Cool. Epic fight. Music go and. Oh, it's a pull
You
door.
push the
Never mind, hold
handle down, slam into the door. It's a pull door.
on. No, it's a push door.
Okay, if it's a push door, she's gonna fucking kick the door.
Nice.
Cool. You kick the door open. There are 5 people on the other side of this door. You have surprised all of them. You will get a surprise round before you even roll initiative. So,
Okay.
go ahead and do what you want.
Okay. Oswin is going to take it one shot at 3 of them.
Uh-huh.
Like each shot is gonna get to a different target, and then Kevin's gonna go after which one of the ones that I don't shoot.
Okay, so, that being said, go ahead and make your 3 attack rolls.
Yeah, I gotta double check how much I have. It was +9.
Would Claire be able to one-hand a shot?
She's also marking the first one as prey.
No, I am. Like, I mean, I can. I'm still.
The
trained-
recoil itself would probably hurt Clog.
I'm still pretty trained in combat and can probably use my legs, but aside from that, I am out of action.
Okay, so hit, and a miss. Do you want to do anything about that miss?
Just wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay, so roll me loyalty for Kevin.
Fuck. I don't think it's gone up.
But we're saving Clark.
Clark, though.
Oh yeah, he's going to attack. It's just which one he's going to attack.
Oh, okay.
He does not only does he's going to follow your explicit instructions for the rest of this battle
Hey.
Kevin!
with these five people.
This is serious mode for Kevin. Like,
So yep. Is he gonna go after number 3 or number 4?
Let's go number 4.
Okay, cool. Roll to hit. He gets +3 and ignores 2 armor. 19. Okay, so he's going to deal 3d10 damage.
Okay.
God damn,
And
haven't I
3
figured that?
and
I gotta roll my damage as well.
this person has -5 AOR.
Okay, so I will do Kevin's damage first. You said 3d10? Wow, Kevin, thank you.
5.
Alright, and then...
Goes after the knees.
That is not a 1. That's not a... No, I don't want to roll a 20. Ah!
Andrea's turning into Kevin.
2d10 plus 2d6 plus 92. 29 damage. And
First
then
one's dead. Dead.
25 damage.
Dead. So there's 3 left. And now initiatives.
If they start making noise, all bets are off and you can use Nora.
Yeah, if you can outright just like kill them before the fight even starts, nothing happens.
they can't set the alarm off if no one's allowed to set the alarm off.
We'll also see my
That's
suggestion. See my suggestion of intimidating the survivors into backing down.
So, what about Kevin? Or does
Kevin go with me? Or do you want to
yeah,
go separately from him?
yeah, let's say he goes with you.
Okay. I mean, I can roll separately to see if we can get in at 20.
Well, the thing is, your DM rerolls also. You can make me DM reroll my own rolls,
Do we want to use one of the pool for that?
or you can just use one of the player rolls.
You can use my player roll if you like. Yes.
Okay.
16. So, Claire,
Mm.
roll me initiative.
Alright.
Does Clark need to roll initiative?
No, I mean, you could, but I'm gonna give you a massive penalty to everything. like if you rolled initiative, you're going tomorrow.
Yeah,
Just roll
he. Yeah, I'm joking because he can't walk right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this
yeah.
gentleman's gonna make a will save because he just saw 2 of his friends get killed. A pink thing is attacking his buddy, and you still have the drop on them. He passes. So he's going to start. He's going to open fire. What's your AR?
It beats it. I'm at 13.
Oh no. Okay, so he gets 1 shot off on you. Only 1, thank goodness. Take 10 points of damage as a bullet wings you. And then I'm going to roll me a perception. Fuck.
That's a no.
I don't know what they were trying to say, but they didn't.
Yeah, what were you rolling for?
Let's see if people on the wall heard the noise.
Nope. That's just the noise the wind makes.
Everyone's
That's
so
clearly-
tense
What?
that they
I
didn't
can't
even
hear you
notice.
over the wind. Sorry, what?
Clang,
That's totally what the
clang,
that's totally
clang.
what the sound of the wind makes. Bang, bang, bang. So,
I mean, her hunting rifle is silence right now, so all they would hear is their gunshots.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and one of them did just fire at you.
that's why the people on the wall are going to be rolling perception. But otherwise, I believe it is your turn. You have 3 people to kill and 3 shots.
It will go shot, Kevin, shot.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so the 13's a miss, but the 20 and the 18 hit. So who are you targeting? Oh, are you targeting like in order still?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 is hit. Wait, no, sorry. They're both hit, and Kevin hits the one on the ground. Let's figure out Kevin. So they started off at 16, 11. No.
I'm pretty sure that's a hit for Kevin.
No, it's totally hit. I'm just trying to figure out the difference. So there's a difference of 5. So he rolls another 3d10, and this guy loses another 5 points of AR.
All right, I'll do Kevin's damage first.
Dead.
All right, then mark the first one I shot as prey, or the second one I shot as prey.
Dead.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oswin is badassing the fuck out of this.
There.
Oh, he's alive by 2 points.
Maybe he'll surrender.
So you just bam, Kevin just blows in this guy and kills him. Bam, you hit this guy. You can hit this person in the shoulder, with so much force that they spin, and I'm gonna have them roll to see if they can hold on to the gun and they don't fall. So they don't hold on to the gun, and they just don't stay standing. They fall to the ground. They're back to you, and they're going to attempt to crawl away from you. 17, they start crawling away from you.
Oswald is gonna take out her knife, and then just go and just slit his throat.
Make an attack roll. You're gonna get a good bonus.
Ruthless.
They took her bump. They took her muffin.
Yeah.
You got him. I'm gonna say you kill him.
Yeah, because the worst I can do is roll one. I would kill him no matter what, because even if I rolled 1, it's in my knife, so 1d4 plus 1.
Yep, you would kill him no matter what. Yep, so you just kill him. So Claire, you just saw Osmond take out 5 people by herself and Kevin, but Kevin only killed one of them.
Again,
Yep.
Clark is threatened. Oswin is a badass.
Interestingly enough, she didn't crit once,
No.
That's really impressive.
but she did hit 2 out of 3 times every single time.
You know,
So
this is like a fucking. This is the bonding episode.
Claire
Essentially.
couldn't be more proud.
It's just like she didn't even
This-
need Nora.
Wait. She kills 4 people in less than 20 seconds. Claire approves of this. Plus 10 Claire relationship with Claire. Claire
This is
will
the life-
remember this.
This is the life-changing journey with Zuko.
Why don't I get a life-changing journey? So yes, yep. So that's fine. Yeah, you killed these 5 people. How? Pulse, roll me perception.
Perception, you say?
Yes, perception.
Ah, yes. There's absolutely nothing wrong.
Nothing's happening. You're still waiting. You're still flying above. Claire, Oswin, what do you do?
Sneak to the cart.
Yeah, make our
So-
way out if we can.
You
As
gotta
best
find a way.
we can.
You gotta find a way over the wall, or underneath, or through the wall.
Alright, well, can we somehow, now if we're outside, can we somehow signal Pulse to come get us over the wall?
You can try, but what's your signal?
If
That is a good
only you
question.
had a bright pink flying thing.
Can we just wave Kevin in the air until
Kevin
Pulse
just goes
sees
up,
it.
flies straight up into the air, like a flare. Whee! You want to use Kevin?
Yeah, we just use Kevin as a flare, essentially, just on the
Pulse, will you
ground.
roll your perception check.
Just pick Kevin up
I'm
by
not
the.
taking it. Roll it again. That's not fair. 10.
Just
Are
pick
y'all
Kevin
trying
up
to
by
stealth?
the leg. Are we where?
Are you trying to stealth?
We're trying to. I mean, we're trying to get Pulse's attention, but we're not trying to.
We're
get
trying
hold.
to get Pulse's attention, but not the other people's attention.
Yeah, ideally we want Pulse's attention, but if we get someone else's attention, that's just kind of. That just happens.
If you yell science, or the
Say
No.
science 3 times and Pulse shall appear.
yeah, say science
Science.
3 times.
Wait. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you a +5 bonus because of your energy sight, and you can see them.
Okay.
For
Yay.
being nice.
So we should just grab Kevin by the legs and wave him around.
Pulse will Pulse will science stealth down mainly by keeping her wings out of sight for as long as possible,
Okay.
and then
Question.
carry them both over the wall.
Question.
Mhm.
Kevin, let me take a feather.
I'm say writing that nat 1 on a D100 you roll, and I'm gonna say yes.
I'm just gonna take a feather and put it on one of the bodies.
Leave
It's
it
a
behind as a
calling
calling
card?
card.
Calling Kevin was
yes.
Good.
I love
yeah.
it.
+10 Dahlia
Um,
approves.
it.
Pulse carries them over the wall one by one.
Okay, so 31 for your first stealth. Roll me a second stealth.
Do I have to do this every time?
You have to roll. You're gonna have to roll stealth for each person you carry over.
So 3.
You might want to
Kevin, just hold
might
on.
want to talk about what order they're going in then.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Clark
Right.
first.
Oswald can go first.
No, Clark
Clark
goes.
first.
Well, you
Oswald
need to go
first.
first, so you can take Clark.
Oh, that's
Clark second, Claire third.
Because we're not just
Oswald
going to
would
take.
not have gone first. She would have made sure that Clark would have gone first.
Yeah, but somebody's going to need to be there to
Look after
Hold
Clark,
Clark.
on the other side.
hold Clark, because we're not just going to put Clark on the dirt with his injuries.
Kevin.
oh my,
Pulse-
he doesn't
Pulse
count.
picks up
Kevin
Oswald.
is not going to be able to hold Clark.
Pulse just picks up Oswin and carries her over the wall.
31, you pass.
Osmond is front.
Pulse
Now,
then carries
then get Clark.
Roll
Clark.
Gives Clark to Oswin.
Oh my
What is
god.
it with rolling the same numbers?
I'm gonna roll for this perception check. No. Wow, why do they roll the same numbers?
31, 25, 25.
Okay, so then you get Claire. Roll
Yes.
stealth.
And Pulse will tell us when to just run with Clark.
Yeah, as soon as you get Clark, just go.
You see, this is why she didn't want to go first, because she can't.
Well,
Oswald
just hold him then.
Let him lean on you.
Wait,
That's the plan.
Yeah, he.
Oswin can't carry Clark?
Oswald
Oswald-
is tiny.
I
She's
don't know.
tiny.
It depends though, because one time she did manage to break out of a bunch of ropes. So if she rolled high enough, she might have the adrenaline to do it.
Yeah, roll. You want to roll strength?
Sure. I
Go
don't
ahead.
know how to do it, but sure.
Roll the adrenaline.
If it doesn't work, you just don't carry him. It's fine.
Actually, that might work.
What's your strength?
62.
You also have adrenaline. Like this is your muffin.
You have
You
raised
carry him.
Riding
adrenaline
the
right now.
adrenaline like nobody ever.
What's that
Oswin
song?
is stronger than Pulse.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
surprised.
no!
Because Pulse is focused all on
put
intelligence.
everything in intelligence.
Yeah.
Pulse is science.
But
See, to dumb points, like, kind of an orderly fashion? How do
No.
How?
Max intelligence. Then put a few points in other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a 17 strength.
I think my strength is at 80 at the moment.
Fuck, I might have forgotten to add stats last time I leveled up.
Oh,
But
no.
I'll check later.
So Oswin, you are able to stealth. You are able to carry him away. Pulse, roll me one more stealth.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh,
What?
nice.
You
I was
think for a
fully
brief moment,
expecting-
you're
I was
like,
fully
someone goes,
expecting-
"Hey!" and you're like, "Oh shit!" And then whoever on the wall goes, "Oh, it's Alpha Team. Open up the gates."
Oh.
Ooh, they're close.
I think both of them just had a miniature heart attack.
Also,
I
I
was
need to know.
fully expecting to have to like blow up the fuel tanks.
I was like, Oswin still has Nora. I am weaponless right now.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You have a gun.
I have a pistol, and that's it.
Pulse has like 3 guns.
I mean, I also have the BFG, but I'm not using it against fucking nameless guards.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you
I
could-
want
you
to be
could
fired
take
against
part.
named characters.
I had names for them.
Sure you did.
I'm sure you did. But I would like to point out, I don't care.
Actually, Pulse is gonna hand Pulse is gonna hand Claire Pop.
That's all right. Let's just get over.
Yeah, no, they don't see you anyway, so it's fine. You are able to get to the court safely. Roughly about the time that Ren's arriving at the
I'm
court.
sorry, but there was something that Threnody wanted to do, if you possibly recall.
Oh, that is right. So backtracking a bit.
Thank you.
While the escape is happening,
Yeah.
Yes, while the escape is happening.
Threnody has stuffed the octagon in her bag and has started running from the room, but as she is getting back to the outside of the police station, she's starting to think about the fact that Raphael is on his way to do some top secret important mission, and that just can't bode well. As soon as she gets outside, Threnody takes off the cape, folds it up and puts it in her bag. She is still wearing the Deathclaw horns though. Activates the
Good.
stealth boy and parkours up to the top of the roof.
Roll me acrobatics.
That's fine. I can totally do that. I have acrobatics. Who says I don't?
I totally believe you.
What is my acrobatics? 1? That's fine. Can I have a
What is it
reroll?
with that once tonight.
Can I have a reroll? Can I actually just use one from the pool?
yes.
Yeah, well, if it's from the pool, you get to reroll it. Go ahead.
13.
So you're able to get up there. It's not, it's not anything fancy, but you're definitely able to get up there. It's not that hard.
Okay. I'm looking around for Raphael.
Roll perception.
Okay. Do not be in that one, or I'll be so upset. 15.
So you can't see him, but you do hear something.
Okay.
Fading off into the distance towards the south, you hear the deep grumbling sounds of an engine.
Okay. And that's going south. What's to the south?
Well, there's nothing directly to the south of you, but
South-ish.
south-ish. There's nothing directly to the south of you, but to the south of you would be, if you're heading like straight south, just for about 10 hours, is Tower City, Miss Cherries, and High Tech.
Fuck.
But that's
Oh,
a 10
fuck.
hour. That's a
Oh, fuck.
10-hour thing by court. You don't know. He might
He's
turn
got a-
off somewhere.
He's got a motor vehicle basically.
He's got a car.
Yeah, so it also is not going to take nearly as long.
Okay, having ascertained that he's gone in that direction, she jumps down and she is going to start running to catch up with the others. So presumably
so
she
you-
will make it to the cart.
You find an empty cart full of animals, and then Osmond carrying a very, very ruined
Mangled.
clock.
You see Oswin
Mangled
carrying a very fucked up Clark and Nora over her shoulder running towards the car.
You can see the colour just drain out of Thren's face completely as she rushes over to help Oswin carry Clark. Jesus Christ. Clark, shh, it's okay, it's okay. Oswin, you gave him Stimpaks, Medex?
Give him a stim pack and one Thermodex.
Okay, let's go into the cart.
I'm sorry.
What? No, Clark.
Don't talk right now, okay? Just let's be quiet.
But we gotta call everyone.
We'll take care of that later.
Yeah,
Right now.
We will, Clark, we will. We're gonna warn them, but we have to look after you first, okay?
He kept me alive for a reason. He wants to slow us down. Don't let him.
We're not going to. We're gonna get you fixed, and then we're gonna get moving.
Come on, you know me, Clark. I can do this quick. Come on. And we get him situated in the cart?
Yes.
In the open top cart, so Threnody can work on him.
Yes.
Please wrap him up in well, at least have blankets under him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
Probably gonna hand off to Thren, and then probably she and with the attempts of Axel.
All of the animals.
Yeah, all of the animals is just gonna like grab all the things that are soft in the cart, put it in an area for Clark to lay down.
Okay.
I would also like to point out that without even thinking, she's taken out Claire's cape from her bag and is draping it over Clark.
Oh.
That's alright, she can wash it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clark needs to be cleaned up of the blood, piss, and vomit.
Yeah, she's gonna clean Clark up, but she's gonna try and keep him warm while she's doing it.
Oswin is there assisting however she can.
Okay.
Threnity's actually gonna say, if she and Oswin are... oh, brother. Okay, so if she and Oswin are doing that, are doing the medical stuff, Threnody is going to look over at Pulse and Claire and go, "You heard what Clark said. Raphael knows everything. He knows everyone we care about, and he's going to go after them. We need to radio everyone we can get a hold of and warn them. Can you do that
Yep.
while Oswin and I are treating Clark?"
Can do.
Someone else to drive the cart, please.
Gives us a note.
Pulse
You do
was,
the radio, I drive.
Pulse was already on the radio.
Yeah, Pulse was already on the
So
radio.
as you get on the radio, Smack Talk answers. And he goes, what's going on?
Raphael is after everyone.
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 Specifics?
Everyone we know.
Everyone we know.
Oh, that's a big list.
Like
Well,
Miss Cherry,
He.
the
Well, first, are you? Could you work on securing head pieces?
At which point, it mostly in
Already
your
done.
earpieces, because you kind of talk to Smack through the actual like radio, not the
Yeah.
earpieces.
Mm.
But through the earpieces and the radio, you hear this absolute high-pitched squeal, like it's ear-piercing.
Ah,
It
Jesus!
hurts.
Ripping it out.
Yeah,
Bring it
she
out.
takes out her earpiece.
It just, and then, and silence.
Pulse, what the fuck happened?
And in the distance, you can see from the three towers of Miss Cherry's
Shit.
Tower City and the now partially destroyed high-tech tower, a fireball erupts from from the roof of Tower City, and you can just see the top couple of floors slide away off of the tower.
Is it like a mushroom cloud?
No. Just looks more like a shit ton of C4 and
No.
dynamite.
No.
Go now. We gotta go
Go.
now.
Yeah, she's just
Oh, that.
fucking books it with the horses.
Pulse,
No radio.
Pulse, can you raise anyone?
I'm gonna try.
Your radios fail.
No.
You still have your
Uh,
like Pit Boy radios, but Smack Talk is silent.
Pulse is still gonna try like sending from where she is to anyone receiving.
The radios that were connected to Smack Talk for protective reasons do not work.
Mm.
They have the being a scientist, you know that the thing that they were very specifically connected to for protective reasonings is destroyed. Whatever like receiver that Smack Talk used is gone, or Smack Talk himself is just gone. You're not
But
sure which, but considering the tower still stands, it's just the top 2 or 3 floors are gone.
Smack was in the basement, right?
Yes,
That was in the
So
basement.
he
he was
might
in
be
the
okay.
deep
But-
sub basement.
But here's what I want to do is just use normal radio sending
Yeah.
without amplifiers or relays.
Yeah, just the usual radios to contact people.
So you can
Because you
certainly-
don't need a relay to use a radio just over really long distances.
yes. So you can definitely try, but know this that everything you say is not secure,
Yeah.
and you do not have the kind of range you did before.
So to be
Well-
perfectly honest, at this point, like even if it's not secure, like
We still
they
can-
already know everything anyways.
Yeah.
They probably also saw
Well-
the giant explosion.
From your from your
Pulse is
distance,
still, like by default, Pulse is still gonna send out a
We should be
couple
able
of
to
encrypted
cherries.
signals. One of them, one that Smack would be able to decode, and one of them
if Smack
that
could
the-
get his hands on it.
Yeah, but still, that's just sending every now and then, and one that her vault would be able to decode.
So
Easily.
which vault number was your vault again? 289?
I think it was 289, yeah.
289?
289.
Yo-
289,
yo-
mine's 298.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember where yours was. So 289, your vault's not within your distance
No,
of sending.
This
But
cherries is
still.
in our distance.
if someone decides to pick it up
We
and
can see
relay
it. They can get it. Then
It-
they can reach our radio.
Yeah. So you can send a signal to Miss Cherries.
Here's the thing: Pulse will send out it every now and then, not constantly, so it won't be known where they are all the time. But every now and then, she's gonna put out a signal to establish relays to make up for damage. Basically, asking people to do that.
Asking people to help cover what just exploded.
And set up communication again.
Okay, so I'll keep track of where you're going as you're doing that.
Which is whoever's closest.
Incidentally, while Threnody is in the back working on Clark, and they are speeding off, presumably in the direction of Tower City or what have you, she freezes and goes, "Shit, Alphonse."
Yeah, we
Sounds dead.
yeah, he's dead. She's dead.
Wow.
I mean, we don't really have the luxury to
No, fuck, no.
beat around the bush right now.
I wish we could have warned him.
He's not going to be happy, but
If Raphael gets some.
Shh, 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 honey, shh, shh, shh.
It's just that they know about him, and Lazarus said he'd be taken care of. Damn it. Okay.
We got no way to reach him. We wouldn't have any way to reach him now. It's too late.
No, you're right. We go, but we can't go back to Lazarus.
We
That's-
have to.
No, you're right.
We've got to play damage control right now.
No, you're right.
But I managed to not tell him about my mom. But still, if he sees her, she looks just like me. He'll know.
He's not. Raphael isn't at Lazarus Labs right now. He went south. I saw him go. Well, I heard him go south.
so we can probably assume that him and the explosion are one and the same.
I think it's highly possible. Can Threnody use Miracle Worker on Clark, by the way?
Go ahead.
Like, she's using one of her own concoctions that has a mix of Hydra in it to try and basically heal the skin back better over over the scars and what have you, and possibly do grafts. So Miracle Worker is sorry?
Also, if Thren at any point looks at Oswin, her hand is visibly shaking. She's trying to hide it as best she can from Clark.
Yeah. Threnody will at one point reach over and squeeze Oswin's hand.
She will squeeze back.
Okay. Sorry, I have... Okay. Miracle Worker is a +10, and my medical is currently, Come back. Where have you gone? Medical. 15. Okay, so +25. That's such bullshit. But I mean, it's a 27.
It helps. Certainly helps.
I can fucking use it again. I have 2 uses of Miracle Worker now.
Oh shit, you can. Yeah, if you want to, you
Doing
can.
it. 45, fuckers. That was a nat fucking 20.
Boom.
Wow. So yeah, no, Clark, you heal up a lot of the like the superficial wounds that, like, they're only skin deep and they aren't really, they hurt, but they're not doing that much damage. Those you can basically get rid of, and the the actual damaging parts, you're definitely healing up.
Okay, so like, well, I'll PM you to
Yeah.
get an idea,
Yeah.
so we don't have to go into detail on stream.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Thren, meanwhile, is just muttering a lot under her breath about that fucking bastard, I can't believe. And, trying to be reassuring to Clark.
Sure.
She's also, she's also getting Oswin to help her, naturally, because this is kind of a thing she needs help with.
Everyone, after a while, Oswin will ask if Pulse has gotten in contact with Miss Cherry since, it is right there.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to eventually get a signal to Miss Cherries.
Cool. Can Pulse confirm that it's Miss Cherries?
How would you?
Talk with Cherry herself.
Okay, so when you talk to Miss Cherry, because eventually you will get her,
Mm-hmm.
she seems very distressed,
Okay.
haggard, and tired.
Okay.
And she's just like, yes.
Okay, cool. I need confirmation.
I can confirm, I guess.
Nah, more like specific. Only
Pulse,
we
what do you
know.
want?
Well, this one time while we were both alone in the bedroom,
Out of character, I don't remember the lizard's name, but she says,
Samantha.
Samantha. She says Samantha.
Okay, cool. If you're compromised on your end, then whatever. She's gonna give out another code, another encrypted, another encryption, and attempt to establish a secure connection there.
You don't have encrypting stuff here. Does that have to do with
Pulse.
Smack?
Pulse, encryption later. Warn her now.
Okay, fuck. Raphael is after everyone. And he blew up all the radios. He is backed by Lazarus.
Okay. Well, now I know who to blame for the shit I'm in.
What's the damage?
You have computers?
Oh, we're fine for now, but you can ask the 300 so people outside my building why they won't let anyone out. Now I know the name to put to the face of the bastard doing this.
There's soldiers there, or
People, I don't know who they are.
are they armed?
Yes.
Where'd they come from? Do you know?
I have no idea. They just showed up like a day ago.
Clark,
You have-
get us moving fast. I mean, Claire, can you get us moving faster, please?
I
You have
just,
a
I'm
do you have
going
a
as fast
computer?
as the horses can go.
What was
Cherry,
that, Ellen?
Do you have a computer?
There's terminals, yes.
Okay, hook the radio up to a computer.
Cherry, these people outside, are they dressed in black with white owls?
No, they just like look like bandits and mercenaries.
Mm.
They're using raiders as cover.
Yeah, I mean, Cherry, you can read people, you know people. Are they actually raiders or are they just masquerading as them?
No, the bandits and mercenaries. Now, I don't think raiders would.
Raiders aren't that organized.
They're not attacking. This is a siege. They're just waiting us out.
Jesus. Oh god.
Okay.
How many people do you have there?
I don't know, 100 maybe. We can last a couple of weeks, but it's already getting.
Have they made demands? What they want? What they're going to
No.
do?
No,
Mm.
they haven't done anything. They just don't let people leave. I think they shot the last person that left, but I honestly, I don't fully know.
Well, look after yourself. And give everyone that can use a gun a gun.
Already got it.
Good.
We're gonna get back in touch when we can, okay, Cherry?
Yeah,
Kind of
well,
we have a big list of people to get through.
Clark tries to raise his voice, but it's still painful to talk, so it's still a bit weak. And he and he says, "Jerry, I'm sorry. He knows you're from the lab."
Cherry, Raphael knows everything, and he's going to use it against all of you.
Everyone.
I knew eventually people would find out, but I currently have bigger issues right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we figured. Just keep safe.
I have protocols in place. It's just we'll have to wait and figure out what's happening.
Cherry, I'm sorry.
For
Clark breaks down sobbing.
Threnody puts a hand on his shoulder. I'll explain later.
Just keep yourself safe, and we'll get back to you when we can.
oh, we're still in the beehive.
Can we just say that because decoding and encryption needs
It needs time and effort, and we
No,
have
I mean-
none of those.
no, I mean we can easily set up an encrypted line for a computer, but decoding and encryption needs a decode on both ends, and sending that over public frequency would basically compromise the encryption.
Yeah.
Suppose it's just gonna establish one with like a thing that both Cherry and Pulse know.
They do
That
not have a
they
way
do
to
not
connect the radio to a terminal.
Essentially, we aren't going to be able to make a secure line. We are too busy.
Yeah, I don't think that matters right now.
We don't have time, effort, or the machinery required to make a secure channel right now.
In the back
If-
of the car. Oh, sorry. Yes, Ellen?
I was gonna say if
Oh, no.
Smack Talk is still online, which presumably he is, if you can get him up and running, he can basically re-establish all the lines that you had before. But until you get there, you're going blind.
Okay.
In the back of the car, Threnody, who you can tell now that Clark has broken down in tears, is barely holding them back herself.
Same with Oswin. Oswin is not looking at either Thren or Clark and is holding Clark's hand.
Thren has got her fists balled up in her lap. Pulse, are we in range of the Chandri?
No.
Who are we in range of, other than Cherry?
We got
Well-
the cherry. Just go down the list.
Followers. Riverside.
You
then.
are. If you make a couple of hours detour, you will be able to get within range of the followers.
We can't
But
make.
you would have to make that detour.
We are just booking it to the closest people we know.
We can't make a detour. We can't get in contact with them.
So are
So
we-
where are you?
What is
where
the
you
plan?
heading
Are we going
exactly?
straight for Tower City to check on Smack Talk or what?
We need to go straight to Tower City. We've got no choice.
Just as fast as the horses can physically run.
We lose Smack. We lose connection with everybody.
He's the information guy, and Raphael knew that.
Yeah, we are going as fast as the horses can possibly run to Tower City.
Yeah. We can plan before we have secure information.
Yeah, and even if you don't, you can't talk amongst yourselves when you split up either.
No.
He was your
That's
guy
true.
for that too.
Threnody has curled up and has started having a full-on panic attack.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I tried to hold out.
Clark,
but
this
he-
isn't your fault. It's mine, okay? I'm
No.
sorry.
He gave me good wife. And
Clark, I know I know you wouldn't have told him anything unless, and she just gestures at him. It's not you, okay? What he fucking wrote on your chest, that's not true. This is him as what he does. It's not.
if I'd been more careful,
No.
I,
Don't you understand? This is exactly why he chose you, because he fucking well knew. He knew you'd blame yourself. That's probably why he left you alive. Guilt does a better job at hurting you than he ever could.
yeah.
Clark, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
We're both kinda. We're both kinda going around in circles here, huh?
A little bit. Hunter, I PM'd you. You never replied.
I haven't gotten around to it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We just focus on. Okay, we just focus on fixing this.
Okay.
Okay. We get to Tower City. We
Okay.
get Smack back online. We can still stop him, okay?
Okay.
You need your rest.
Yeah, Clark shakily nods. And, he lays back and, like, he's still shivering, but he's trying to doze off.
I can sedate you if it would help.
Please.
And she does.
And Clark is unconscious.
She's just gonna keep watching over him, making sure he stays warm, checking his breathing, all that jazz.
I hurt.
I bet you do.
My face is wet.
Oh, baby.
Uh, I don't feel bad, but I do hurt. Okay. So, nothing's gonna happen on your way to Tower City.
And am I correct in thinking that we're not going to get in range of anyone else on the way to Tower City besides Cherry?
No. The only, the vault maybe, but you'd probably be at Tower City when the vault, you're in range of the vault, so it'd be easier just to get Tower City.
Okay. Oh, I just remembered something.
Mm.
I
What is
was
it?
going to have Pulse examine the piece of tech that Threnody got.
Right, of course.
Pulse would have done that. I kind of forgot as well, but that'd be pretty
Well-
high up on Pulse's list.
Threnody also would have insisted that Pulse try and scan it without touching it first, because she's worried about it somehow interacting badly with her circuitry or what have you. It's like, I don't really want to give this to you, but it's a booby trap, that kind of thing.
I don't want to give this to you in case it's a booby trap, but I have no idea what to do with it.
But very much the whole Pulse. Raphael says that this does this. That isn't good. Can you science it?
Mm-hmm.
Roll science.
Yay.
I'm going to give you. Yeah, no, go ahead and roll science.
Pulse has already analyzed this tech before.
Yep. 32. So, from what you can tell, this is not a trap. This is exactly what he said it is. This is the same kind of quantum mechanics thing that you looked at before.
Cool.
Interesting thing of note, though, is that it does have an on-off switch.
Did the other one have an on-off switch?
Nope, it was you tamper with it, it destroys itself. This one can be turned on and off. Except when you look at it a little closer, you can turn it on, but if you hit the button again to turn it off, it won't turn off. Once it's on, it's on.
Cool.
Like by design.
So
You
it's
could-
off right now.
Yes, it is off.
Pulse will check. Steve.
So,
It is a good thing Clark's asleep right now.
why?
He has some words and feelings. Not all of them entirely rational, but still
He
there.
has some
nonetheless.
words and a few gestures.
Okay, fair enough. So, Steve appears in the court. He has a journal in hand, and he's currently writing something down. And he stops and looks up at it and goes, "Geez, what has been weeks since you last called me? Months? Hi."
Well, you know,
We just wanted to tell you what's up, and what's up is that everything is burning, and
Yeah,
Raphael's gonna
we just
kill
wanted
everyone,
to,
including you.
give you an update, and the update is, oh god, everything's on fire, oh god, what the fuck.
And yes, he's gonna kill you too,
And who?
Raphael.
Yeah,
Oh, he's-
Raphael has it out for you. I mean, he has it out for everyone that we know, but
Figured he had it out for me, but
he
you
won't
know.
know it. Also, we have a thing that apparently makes you not be able to see us.
Yeah, can you not turn that on? Thank you.
Yeah, we are not planning to
I'd
turn
rather
it on.
not be dead.
Apparently Raphael's the one behind them.
Yes, I know.
I mean, I'm gonna hold on to this one just to figure out how it works.
Well, how it works is you turn it on and he never comes back.
I was hoping maybe if Pulse could look at this one, she could reverse engineer it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Though I might need a couple of samples, more than this one.
Well, knowing what they do, they probably have more of these.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can get our hands on some.
Yeah.
I can guarantee he has more.
But yeah, so yeah, that's the update. Oh god, everything is on fire and everybody is probably hopefully, but you know, he's hoping.
Good luck
Nobody
with that.
dies. Yeah. So I mean, we don't really need to tell you to look after yourself because you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so have fun with that.
He's looking at Clark.
Threnody puts a hand protectively on Clark.
Yeah, that also happened.
He's just looking at Clark. He just
Oh yeah, did you see that?
no.
Okay,
He must have had one of those devices there.
can't blame you.
I suspect he probably just carries one with him.
I would not doubt that.
I think that's all we needed to say, right?
Hmm. Just wanted to check.
I'll give you an update.
Right, so I guess we're done here. We just needed to make sure that it doesn't interfere with your powers when it's switched off, and it doesn't. So
Mhm.
that's all we needed.
Okay. And he's gone.
Yeah, I guess we just keep gunning it.
One moment, I gotta answer something.
Oh, our poor horses.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rest them soon.
Okay, so you make it to Tower City. The place is in lockdown. That you can see there is debris all over the highway. There is smoke still rising from the roof. And they are not letting anyone leave or enter until this all gets sorted out.
Bren is going to hop up and walk to the entrance.
Yeah, they're not letting you in because they don't want more people inside Tower City mucking it all up until they figure out who did this.
Do they say that?
Basically.
And if I can tell you exactly who did this and why? Oh, Axel is on Clark's head.
Oh.
Sorry, that was a while ago, but I only just noticed it. And Oswin whispers to the others we're probably going to have to find a back way.
Yeah, because they're not looking for like the dude who hired him at the moment. They're looking for the person who actually set the bomb.
Okay.
He's probably over there, and there, and there.
They don't know. That's why they're checking.
Such
Because
a thing as remote detonation, Claire.
they are definitely looking at the rubble. They're not finding any body parts. So, with that, I have to go use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Well, have yours
While you're
gone.
doing that, I will too.
Okay. Do
So-
the rest of us want to try and come up with a plan, or do we need to wait for Hatter to get back so we can...
I mean, there are a few plans. There's, as Andrea said, find the back door.
Yeah.
There's just go over the top. There's always the old reliable of just going through.
I mean, we could possibly just try and sneak in. I can't quite remember.
I mean, we could also sneak in.
Is Tower City laid out basically like Tenpenny Tower?
No, I think that's Miss Cherry's. That looks like Tenpenny Tower.
Okay, so what's Tower City? Is Tower City Oh, it is like Tenpenny. I
Oh,
had
this
it in
is
my
Tenpenny.
head that it was like Rivet City, except if it were like a tower instead of a boat.
So what if we just go around the back and climb over the
Yeah.
wall?
We'd need to look for a gap in the, like, if they're not letting anyone in or out, they probably have guards dotted around, and we'll have to find, yeah. So Andrea's suggesting have Pulse and Kevin fly around, and Oswin can use Eyes of Beast on Kevin, and then they can look for a weak spot in the guarding structure, and we can hopefully sneak in where they don't have eyes. Then once we're in, we go down and find Smack.
Or
what's left of Smack.
Pulse is okay with this, but Claire's better eyes. So Pulse will probably ask
Carry
to
Claire again?
Claire. Yeah.
You didn't miss much, Bucky. We're just kind of brainstorming. We're thinking, like Andrea said, have Pulse and Kevin fly around. Ellen is thinking Pulse can carry Claire since she has better perception. Oswin can Eyes of Beast through Kevin. And we can look for a weak point and try to find a way to sneak through.
I'll wait until Hunter gets back, but I'm curious when Clark wakes up.
Oh, good point, yeah. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do with Clark, because it's... Moving him when he's in this kind of state isn't great.
But the worst part is, like, when he's awake, he's going to be like, I want to go!
Okay, Osmond will stay with him, that's fair.
Osmond
I
will
want-
hold him down.
It's like, I want to go, no, you sit your ass down.
Pulse does sadly not have like nuking ability yet, so she can't knock everyone out and then just walk in.
I mean, Threnody has Nightingale, but yeah.
And Pulse has non-lethal,
Yeah.
or less than lethal.
Yeah.
I am back.
Okay, we have...
Sure.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Bucky.
At what point does Clark wake up? Like, is he awake when we reach Tower City, or is he still sedated?
Because you were rushing the horses, I'm going to say it takes about 6 hours to get to Tower City. Do you want Clark to wake up at any point?
I have no major preference. Just know that when he wakes up, he's going to be like, I want to go on this mission, and Osmond's going to be like, no, and hold him down.
Perfectly fine. You can wake up when you want to.
Alright. I'll have Clark speak up when I see a good time then.
So I believe what's happening is that Oswin is sending Kevin to fly around and check out the place, and Pulse is doing the same while holding Claire.
Okay, roll me perception.
Basically, like looking for a gap in their security, basically.
That was terrible.
Wow. 14, 15, 16. You don't see one, but you do know that Miss Cherry has one, for security reasons. It's just heavily guarded, so most likely they have at least one somewhere. Also, you just need to get inside, because once you're inside, you roughly know how to get your way to Smack Talk.
Yeah.
So
They have at least one what?
once, all you have to do is get inside, because once you get inside,
No, you were saying something about Miss Cherry has one, so they have at least one?
like a gap in security.
Oh, right.
For you slip through, more like not like there's no guards here, more of like there's a
Blind
secret
spot.
back entrance
Yeah.
at near the bottom of the building
Right.
where they put guards on the inside but not on the outside, so people don't really know where they are.
Fair.
You know, Miss Sherry has one because she's mentioned it before, so
Right.
most likely they have one as well, but you're not spotting it with a 16.
Right. Does Kevin fare any better?
What does Kevin roll? No, Kevin rolled a 14 as well. The highest was
Oh.
a 16,
Oh, my bad.
unfortunately.
Well, Thren's not in the sky, but can she look as well?
Sure. You can like look over the side and try to help.
Thren,
Fuck.
no. Thren, no.
Would someone like to give Claire, the person with the massive perception, a reroll?
I do not have
Um,
the player reroll,
I-
but
I'll give mine. Clark's probably going to be out for quite some time, so... By
Okay.
out, I don't mean unconscious, I mean, out of commission.
27. You are able to find it.
Yes.
There is a what appears to would have been originally a service entrance for employees pre-war that what looks like they boarded up, put a car in front of it, and then left it. But you can tell that on several occasions it's been moved. So someone is using it to get in and out. Yeah, so
Cool.
you find that.
Yep. So shall we indicate that?
Yep.
so yeah, we're gonna sneak in that way?
Yep.
Okay, so you're able to get there. You can tell that clearly there's supposed to be a guard station here, but whoever was here is off doing something, and you can just hear, like, from floors away, there is commotion going on in Tower City.
I take it we're heading straight down to Smack.
That's perfectly fine. You head down to, like, the landing that you know where you need to get to, and you open the door to the chamber that holds Smack Talk, and of course you see Smack Talk and all of that he is, and a bunch of Mr. Handies are immediately, like, they're right in front of the door, and they're about to attack you when they see who you are and stop.
Hey, it's us. Is he alive?
One sec. Oh, God, something's over my stomach. Okay.
So I couldn't tell if that was in character or not.
Oh, one sec, I'll be right back.
Okay. So how are y'all?
My poor muffin.
I'm a little tired, but I can go on.
That's fair. We've been going for 2.5 hours.
About that.
Thereabouts.
My poor muffin.
Poor time.
Give him time, and he'll bring back to his muffiny self.
Mm-hmm.
I will use Miracle Worker again if I have to, goddammit.
Yeah, Hunter said that, like, in spite of Thren's work, at least thus far, Judas isn't going away.
Yeah.
Wow,
and
fuck that.
yeah, we'll have to end in a good stopping point within like the next hour, so it's cool.
Yeah.
I think the rescue was very cool.
I like that.
Holy shit, Oswin.
I like the rescue. The rescue was good.
Fucking Kevin opening the fucking door.
It's like, I found Clark.
It was
Just
very cool.
The
Come
sound
with
of
me
death.
if you want to.
The sound of death. The sound of your demise.
Man, we could have just shot Lazarus.
We'll get other chances to kill him.
We'll get him next time.
Plus, it's not just Lazarus. There's a lot of dangerous people at the labs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next
this
time.
runs way farther than Lazarus. I have feelings.
Not to mention, if we attacked him in the canteen, there would have been a lot of collateral damage.
Mm-hmm. We'll get him next time. If it wasn't for those meddling civilians.
God damn it.
And that dumb flamingo.
They're dumb flamingo.
So that's what I come back to. Those meddling civilians and the dumb flamingo.
We'll get you next time, Lazarus.
I'll get you next time.
Really?
So you open up the door, and you are face to face with a bunch of Mr. Handies ready to fight. And they're about to when they stop, when they realize who you are.
Is he alive?
From behind them, from the usual smack talk position of voice, he goes, "If you mean the intruder, I believe no. If you mean me, I'm perfectly alive."
Oh, good.
Which intruder?
The Mr. Handies move away, and there is there's a woman laying on the ground. She doesn't.
Suit?
No, but she's definitely dressed in civilian clothing.
Okay.
The least conspicuous possible.
Mm-hmm.
Trinity's gonna search the body.
Roll me a D100.
Smack, do you know what happened? Who she is? Did she come down here to try and blow you up too?
I don't know, but she arrived here, after I lost connection to everything. So, among her, basic clothing, you do find like a Silence 22 pistol, a bunch of EMP grenades, a remote detonator.
Trinity is going to give all the tech to Pulse.
That's fair.
Yay! How many pulse grenades are you?
EMP grenades. I mean,
Okay.
they're basically the same thing, aren't they?
Oh, good. Yeah, I was just thinking, do grenades do anything different?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
As
It-
3x damage to electronics.
It
Nope.
seems to me like pulse grenade is short for electromagnetic pulse grenade.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's say you get 3 of those.
Okay, cool.
And you do see tattooed on her left shoulder blade is an L.
So Lazarus then.
Very fancily though. And among her, normal supplies, you find let's say 5 bottle caps, basic, gear, and what appears to be a handful of like a little glass vial that she carried around her neck, full of what appears to be like petrified acorns.
Threnody just looks back at Smack and says, "Did you manage to find anything out from her?"
Unfortunately, no, she didn't give me the chance.
I'm just glad you had your Mr. Handies to take her out before she hurt you.
Yes, I'm glad of that too. Though, I'd be more happy if I wasn't.
Completely without a signal and cut off from everywhere?
Yes, say that.
We're here to fix that. The maniac responsible for this, he's going after everyone we care about. We need to get you up and running so we can get a message out to them, warn them. Without you, we don't have contact.
And I do not have a satellite dish to send or receive signals.
Can you give me the basics on how to get you up and running again?
Well, you've taken a while to get here, so yes, I've actually thought about this. As per anyone who knows signals, the higher the better. Unfortunately, I've never gotten into communications with Miss Cherry, and until recently, High Tech Tower was unavailable to me, so Tower City was the only choice. But thanks to your endeavors, High Tech Tower is now very vacant. I have drummed up a few schematics for a satellite dish and new earpieces. They should be have a much further range and be able to reach through much more debris and stone, lead, covering, everything. I would suggest going to High Tech Tower and using the fabrication facility they have there, uploading the blueprints to their mainframe, and then letting the robot, the fabrication stations do their job.
Oh, didn't we kill that one?
You killed the AI, which was in charge
And
of the fabrication station.
A large
Yes.
chunk of the building.
Yes, but it still partially functions. Well, hopefully, at least hopefully.
I mean, I thought they pulled all that stuff apart by now, but
I hope not, because otherwise we'll be hand making a satellite dish, which is very precise and finicky creation, which I don't believe we have time for. So, I believe the best thing to do would be for you to go to High Tech Tower with a handful of my robots, which I've already begun to reprogram for basics, and upload the blueprints for a new satellite dish. Once it's finished, my Mr. Handy's will move it to the top of the tower and install it. You'll know if they're successful immediately.
And that'll make the radios work again?
It should. In fact, it should make them better.
had
At least for a
how
little.
far away is
High Tech Tower?
mhm?
Like 2.5 hours.
Okay.
If that.
Well, Pulse is going to suggest she just flies there and does it. But
The issue is, how would you move it to the top of the tower and then install it?
no, I have the robot follow her.
Oh, yes.
But still.
Yeah, well, I mean, it'd still take 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's up to the others. Like, she could upload it and start the creation process and then fly back. But I mean, it's up to everyone.
If Pulse offers, Threndy's going to point out she doesn't think it's safe for anyone to go off alone.
Good point.
I know you can handle yourself, Pulse. It's just that, given what happened the last time one of us went somewhere alone.
Yeah. We should definitely stick together.
I think that might be best. Thank you.
The fabrication station will take time to build and then to install. Is there anything within this vicinity that you can work on while we wait?
What's within reach?
What was that on?
What's within reach?
What's in with for warning or for getting to?
Doing stuff.
Well, Miss Cherries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell, you could probably make it into Miss Cherries, all things considered. You could go to your vault.
Pops would like to check on her vault. But honestly, if the rest of the people want to check on Miss Cherry, then
Well, we do need to at least warn them about Raphael.
question. I actually read the document of Clark. Did Clark ever mention Pulse's vault?
Yes, he did. Everything that I wrote, that was just a couple of highlights. He told Raphael literally everything except about Riley, Sarah, and his mother.
Okay.
So literally everything from the beginning of the campaign to his capture, Raphael knows.
Then Pulse would like to check on the vault.
Maybe
But-
not in intricate detail, but yes, he knows.
But then, yeah. I mean, Pulse would like to check on the vault, but otherwise, if everyone wants to go to Miss Cherry's, it's cool.
I think Threnody would definitely be in favour of going to Pulse's vault, because, I mean, Pulse's family is there.
Okay.
So it looks like we're trying to wrap up before too long, but I think Bucky and Andrea have a scene they'd like to do with Clark and Oswin.
If that's okay with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. In fact, I think that scene, and then we can end it.
Okay. Cool. Right, so at some point while the others are away, Clark is going to start stirring awake. I don't know if Osmond will react to that or.
Osmond is still just kind of sitting there looking down, not at Clark, but kind of like looking at his hand in hers. And Axel is sitting on his chest, sprawled out on it, so it's like covering up everything.
It's covering up the Judas. Oh. Axel. I hide it. If he can't see it, it's not there. Oh my god. So he stirs slightly, gives her hand a very light squeeze, and kind of his eyes flutter awake as he looks up at her.
She squeezes it, but it's a bit hard. Clark can tell it's shaking a little bit.
Where is everyone?
They've gone in to talk to Smack.
He starts trying to sit up.
No, you stay down.
I wanna help.
You need to rest. You can help by resting.
Look, I'm healing up. I think I can. You're right. Oh, my guts still hurt. How could I have been so stupid?
It's stupid.
I could have done anything different if I had, like, with Saren. Is Saren alive?
She doesn't answer.
Fuck. God damn it. So that's 2 people dead because of me.
It's not your fault, Clark.
If I had done something different when Saren came to get me, if I had stalled more, if I'd tried harder to escape, if I had bullshitted him.
It's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this.
I'm sorry, Ozzy. I told him everything about all of you, about you, and god damn it. Fuck.
It's okay. You're gonna be okay.
You know, the worst part is I realized that he heard before you did that you've made me a better person. You changed me. You've made me better. You've made my life better. Everything I have now, I owe it all to you. So don't you ever fucking let anyone make you feel like you're not as good as you are, okay? I don't say it enough. All I could think about while I was talking was that I hope you know how much I love you.
She's silent as a couple tears hit Clark's hand.
I'm sorry I don't tell you enough. I want to do better for you.
She's just sitting there squeezing his hand as it's trembling and tears hit it.
Are the babies okay? All your animals?
They're okay.
He didn't go after them.
We protected them.
V? And he looks around to see if he can see V. Hunter is V in his vision.
Sure.
He kind of reaches out to kind of beckon her over, but he looks... Also, when you notice, he looks a little bit nervous around her, and he did not look that way before. Like, he used to be fine around V, but now he looks a little nervous around her.
Oswald is not looking, has yet to look Clark in the eye. She's staring at his hand.
Well, V might notice.
Yeah, V might notice. Oswald does not.
But he still kind of hesitantly beckons her over.
I guess V goes over.
Yeah.
Right. And he's still quite nervous, but he carefully pets her, and he goes, "Thank you." Her baby.
Chitter.
He cringes a little bit. Thank you. Her babies are my babies too, so I guess that makes you my baby too.
Chitter.
He cringes again. Yeah. It's just... And he squeezes her hand a bit more.
I'm so terrified I was going to lose you. I don't want to lose more of my family.
I was scared too. I was scared I wouldn't get to see you and marry you and have babies with you.
She is broken down into sobs.
He kind of, like, since he's feeling better now, like, not in nearly as much pain as he was before, he's going to kind of reach up and kind of guide her down to him so he can snuggle with her, unless she doesn't want to.
She will snuggle with him, and she's just bawling her eyes out, holding him as tight as she can, and shaking.
He's sobbing a great deal too, and like he's just clinging to her. I'm fine. Oh God,
Shush, you. I hurt.
my face is wet.
My face is wet too, god damn it.
Dally.
Maybe cry my own tears, you bastard.
No one makes me cry my own tears. Damn, it's good. Oh, I hurt. I hurt so good.
Oh, he's hugging Aswin. He keeps one hand, and then he's hugging her with both arms at first. Then he keeps one arm around her and uses the other arm to reach down and scoop Axel up and like just hug him close too.
Please tell me Kevin is nearby.
Oh no. No! He'll ruin the moment, goddammit!
He saved your ass!
Oh, he ruined that moment too!
Sorry, hold on. So what's happening?
Is Kevin nearby?
No. Before that, what's like physically happening?
Oh, yeah, Clark's hugging Aswin and like snuggling with her close. He was snuggling with both arms, but then he keeps one arm around her and uses the other to reach down and scoop up Axel and hold him close to his chest.
Okay. So, very gently, very gently, Kevin lays his head on your back and a wing on your shoulder and hugs you.
Fascinating.
Is it bad that I really want all the animals to come over and give Clark hugs?
V probably shouldn't.
Yeah, no, not V, but like Rufus and Rex.
Dog hugs! Dog hugs are the best. Their heads rest. They rest on your lap and they look up at you with those big, beautiful eyes.
And they tilt their head to one side and look up at you.
And they flatten their ears against their head so you can pet them better. I miss my dog. Anyways.
Sorry.
Can you tell? Oh god, I just actually got an idea. Would Oswin be keeping the egg under the covers with Clark since the egg is so hot and it would help warm him up?
Oh. Yes.
Does that sound good, Andrea? Excellent.
Roll me luck,
Which one?
Andrea. That's a pass, I believe. Good to know.
Does the egg start hatching?
I cannot say.
So if that seems about wrapped up, shall we call it good?
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. We can end the session here.
Okay, well, thank you very much, everyone. Take care, and good night.